culture and what he's doing with rap records. He's making rap records. So at that time, the label started telling all the artists, hey, we need something that sounds more like this. Young Bird, I always say this story. Young Bird tells a story, right? Young Bird tells a story of how now, like how for years they were able just to follow Drake. Hitmaker was like, we were just able to follow what he was doing sonically, and we would get the budget and they would push our records, which is kind of the antithesis of hip hop. Like that's a problem in hip hop. That's called biting, but it's not because this person is in a pop space and everybody feels like they need to follow to get budgets. So last year, right, that person being bumped out of the space, right, and confused, now it's like he's just making his records. They're to his own devices, right? It's when he makes Nokia, which is a great record, you can't make a Nokia right now. Like if you try to double back and make a Nokia in this climate, niggas is gonna call you a biter and they're gonna be like, why is you following that nigga? But that wasn't the conversation over the last 10 years.
Right.
That's how you got big budgets open up. You be making them songs that sound like pop songs. But now look at it since that battle. You have GNX, which people keep saying is a West Coast sound. That's not. It's the pace of our life, but it's very much Kendrick's own sound. None of the other records sound like that. Don't none of that shit sound like that. That's GNX alone. That is not how YG's new song sounds. That's not how shout out to the young homie Zoe Osama. That's not how Zoe Osama's song sounds. Them sounds don't sound like GNX. GNX sounds like GNX. The Clips come out with the album Pusha T. Excuse me, with Pharrell. It sounds like Virginia. If that had a sound, it's the Clip sound. If another nigga from VA tried to come out and make a sound like that, it'd be considered biting. Metro just put out a project. It sounds like Metro shit. Everybody,
sound like Atlanta.
Huh?
Sound like Atlanta. Sound like Atlanta.
It sounds like Metro.
Like Atlanta.
Everybody's forced, coach, to do something else. Versus the whole business, it was pasteurized for 10 plus years where everybody was trying to chase one thing because that's what the business wanted to finance. That's what happened to the rock and roll business. You got a Elvis in there and it's like, man, we need like Elvis. You need to find us something close to that so we can finance it.